What's up, guys? FatBoyR6. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to explain to you guys how you guys get more into your text, your transitions, filters, overlays, and elements on this video. So in my last video, you guys seen that it was just a basic editing video in Filmora. And this is just going to give you like a little bit more in depth of what this program can do. So, for instance, we're going to start with text. So, if you want to put a text on your thing, on your screen, maybe you were writing and you said something and it was incorrect or whatever, you can use your titles. You can go down to titles. You got all these titles down here. Or your text credits and stuff like that. I go to titles, I scroll all the way down until I find, you can use any one of these. I mean, you can use any one of them on your video, but I use this one the most. So you just want to click it, drag it down, and it's going to be right here. You want to double click on it. So you double click on it, and on your screen, it will pull up this box right here. So in this box, anything you type right here, we'll just say we're just gonna put what's up. So once you get that up there like that, you can change the size of the font if you want it small, if you want it big, if you want it just like medium size, whatever. But then you can go here and you can select your font. If you go to DaFont.com, you can download any of those fonts on DaFont.com. I'll post a link down in the description below and you guys can go check that out. But you guys can download any font you want. You can put, I download the cool one, so like Evil Dead's pretty nice, God of War. So once you download the fonts from DaFont.com, you have to install them, and once you install them, they'll go straight down into your files. And then when you come to this screen right here, you can just click on that, scroll down through them, and be good. Just find whatever you want. If you want to go into the advanced part of it, you go into advanced, and it'll pull up this screen, and you can, color it however you want to color it. I usually do the blue and white because that's my color theme. If you want to do what's actually pretty cool is you can like switch it up. You can do like blue and white and see how it fades out. So it's like dark blue and then it fades out to white. And then your border, you can, if you want to do it with like that, you can throw a shadow in it if you want it. Say you want to do like a red shadow, and then like you can select your shadows however you want them to stick out. You can kind of see like the red in the background. Image fill. So what image fill is any image that you have on your computer, that you have saved on your computer, you can actually click on that image and then it'll fill it. So we're just going to say, for example, we're just going to take this picture right here, we're just going to click on it, and then we're just going to be like this, and then so it should take that picture and put it inside the letters like you see right here on the screen in this box. and then you can save it, and that's what it'll be on there. You can also do advanced, and that same thing. You can throw animation on it. So if you want it to, however you want it to come in, if you want it to come in like that, if you want it to come in like that. So when I play the video, that's what it looked like. So next, transitions. So basically what this part of the editing part is, we're going to move on down the timeline a little bit. So if you cut your video, which we'll cut it right there, you can take any one of these, and so while your video is playing, after you get done editing and stuff like that, if you wanted to do some like we'll just do, so like if you have you get done talking or whatever and you're moving on to another subject, you can throw one of these in. I'm trying to find something cool. Let's just say, so you're just gonna click it, drag it down to the timeline, maybe, come on, there we go. Alright, so we cut our video and we're gonna put it like right in the middle. We should, and it'll be like this. So you could do a lot of different things. There's so many options in here you guys can use to spice up your video a little bit. Man, there's all kinds of stuff. If you want to just do like a fade, I usually use the fade like at the end of my intro, at the end of my outro. That way it kind of fades to the end, So those are your transitions, your filters. Man, there's all kinds of filters you guys can use here. If you want like a black and white, background blur, nightlife, just shake. So in one of my old videos, I had like I had my drone in the air, and like at the end, I made it shake at the end, and this is where you get these effects from, is these right here. So you could pick any one. Like I said, you could drag it down to the timeline and apply it to the video. Let's see here. We'll use a extreme. We'll put it right here. So when it plays, you'll actually see the video shake a little bit. See? See how it was shaking? So if I take it out, I'll go down here to delete. It's just gonna play in the regular video. So those are your filters. You guys can kind of play around with it, man, however you like. There's so much different stuff. I mean, especially if you're doing like, let's see here. So, especially if you're doing like cinematic videos. So, if you want to do a cinematic video, you want to drag this cinematic down to the timeline like this. And you'll notice that my bars here. Okay. So you can double click on that and you can adjust, how you want your bars. If you want them, don't want them at all. If you want them a little bit more, and then, if you want it just, I usually keep it at 100. But your cinematic videos, you're going to do stuff like that. You can do stuff like that. You could, use that. I use this effect more than any effect in the overlays period. So So like if you want to do like we'll say you want to do like kind of like a creepy, like, you know, if you're making like kind of a creepy video, you could just play around with this. You can put some light onto it or whatever. You can darken it up a little bit, but this one's gonna, you know, it gives that effect of like you're being in like I don't know, some kind of scary movie or whatever. I mean, you can play with all these. Let's see here, camera flares, lens flares, cinematic flares. I mean, you can use, if you can find the right cinematic setup, and you use these different flares and stuff, dude. Once you get done with it, it turns out really good. So, all right, on to the next one. Elements. These are basically just things you can throw up on the screen, man. I don't use any of these elements. I don't think I do. No. But I mean, if you know, are writing a story or something, and, you know, whatever it may be. If you're into photography, you can throw this photography thing down. You know, I'll give you an example. Let's see here. Let's throw this love one down. You can just throw it right here. So basically how this is going to show up on your video. Bam, just like that. So, and I'm sure you can go in here, you can edit it. So however you want it to come in, if you want it to just wham, just like that, we'll just do that. So we're going to try it. You can add an effect to it. Bam. See how different that was? So you guys can come in here, you can do I mean, you can do whatever you want with these things, man. You can stretch them out, zoom in, you know, fade in. So it's gonna be like, maybe it'll be like this. So, I mean, it's pretty cool, the stuff that you can actually do in here, man. You just have to get the program, you know, go back to my first video I did with this stuff, man, and just check and set up your basic edit, right? So as soon as you get your basic editing done and you want to mess with this stuff, man, I mean, it's very easy. You guys can do it. If I can do it, you guys can do it. So anyways, guys, that's going to wrap this up, man. I wanted to make it shorter than my last video, but that's your basic editing right there. Basic editing in my first one. This is a little bit advanced editing, getting more into the program and stuff like that. So after you guys are done with the video and you guys want to upload it, you got to export it. So you'll just sit here, you'll go to export, you'll bring up this screen. WMV is what you want to use. And then you put your name, the title right here. And then once you get that done, I usually do this, and then I put it on my desktop. So, you know, see, it sits here on my desktop. So every video that I upload goes onto my desktop. That's why that way it's easy to find. You don't have to go through a bunch of files. Or you can go straight up into YouTube and do it like that. But I kind of like this right here. It's on there, and then you can just go to YouTube and upload the video that way too. After this is done, after you select your thing, it should automatically be whatever you have here, and then you export it. It takes about, depending on the length of the video, it takes about 45 minutes. Excuse me, about 30 to 45 minutes to upload to your desktop, and then from there it takes about 10 minutes to upload onto YouTube. You can schedule your video, or you can just upload it right away. I usually do scheduling because that's what I'm on, as a schedule. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the day. If you guys have any questions, make sure you link them down in the description below. I'll try to answer them the best I can. Like always, ride safe, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Fat Warrior 6 is out, man. You guys have a good day. Later.